Hello officers, welcome to UPSC Revise. Welcome to another session of the Hindu revision. I hope आपने आज का पेपर पढ़ा होगा and now it's time to revise it with me. Moving on to our first topic that is related to GS paper 2. The first batch of pilgrims visit the Mansarovar lake, appeal for more slots. ठीक है, तो where is Mansarovar lake? It lies at the Tibetan Autonomous Region of China. As we all know, during the 1950s, China annexed Tibet, and thereafter the Tibet became the autonomous region of the Republic of China. So Mansarovar Lake, which is the world's highest freshwater lake, remember this point, found in the Tibet autonomous region, and also the Mount Kailash, the spiritual Mount Kailash, also found in this region, which is part of the Himalayan mountain range. Range. ठीक है, so the voyager to the Mansarovar lake has been called off for many years, that is 6 years. From 6 years the voyager to this Mansarovar lake has been called off, and recently it has been resumed in 2025, and the first batch has visited the Mansarovar lake. So there are basically two routes through which you can visit the Mansarovar lake. One is the Nathula Pass, that is via Sikkim, and another one is the Lipu Lake Pass, that is via उत्तराखंड. ठीक है, कहाँ पे है ये पास उसके बारे में हम देखते हैं. सो दिस इज द डोकलाम रीजन. रिमेंबर दिस पॉइंट. द डोकलाम रीजन इज अ ट्राई जंक्शन पॉइंट बिटवीन इंडिया, चाइना एंड भूटान, एंड दिस इज द बागडोगरा, एंड दिस इज द चिकन नेक्स. दिस इज द इंडिया चिकन नेक, दैट इज द सिलीगुड़ी कॉरिडोर. और यहाँ से देर इज़ अ रोड थ्रू द नथुला पास. दिस इज where the Nathula Pass is located. Through the mountainous range of the Nathula Pass, we will enter into the Tibet region, the Kangma region, and from there we take this highway and will reach till the Mansarovar lake. And top of the Mansarovar lake we have the Mount Kailash here, and here we have the Gaurikund. ठीक है, so this is the longest route. We have another route through Uttarakhand Nepal border, एंड दिस इज़ ऑल्सो अ ट्राई जंक्शन एरिया. यहाँ से हमारे पास जो लिपू लेक पास है वो यहाँ से जाता है, बट दिस इज़ दी मोस्ट, यू कैन से द सेफेस्ट एंड द लॉन्गेस्ट रूट, एंड लॉन्गेस्ट एंड द सेफेस्ट रूट टू मनूवर विद. ठीक है, जितने भी हमारे जो ओल्ड एज वाले लोग हैं और जिनकी एज ज़्यादा है, जो ज़्यादा ट्रैकिंग और ट्रैवल नहीं कर सकते, और गवर्नमेंट उनको यूजली नथुला पास से मानसरोवर की यात्रा पर भेजती है. So now moving on, this is where your Lipu Lake Pass is. So this is the Kalapani region. Again, this is a disputed region between India and Nepal. This is the disputed region, the Kalapani region, and Indian government had made a road from this Darchula region, Darchula district of Uttarakhand. यहाँ से एक road बनाया है, that is the all-weather road. This is the all-weather route till the Lipu Lake Pass, and from the Lipu Lake Pass you enter the Tibetan region, और वहाँ से you can go to the Kailash Mansarovar. Now few points related to Kalapani. Kalapani is again, remember this, it is a tri-junction point between India, Nepal and China, and the river which originates from here and flows here is known as the Kali River, which is also called the Sharda River or the Mahakali River, which is a tributary of the Ghagar River, and the Ghagar River is the major tributary, and this is again the major tributary of the river Ganga, which entered the Uttar Pradesh region. So Kalapani, which is a tri-junction region, Kali River जो इसके नाम पे पड़ी है, काली व महाकाली रिवर, जिसको हम शारदा रिवर भी बोलते हैं, and which basically originate from the Lipu Lake Pass, that is the Kalapani region, and which is the tributary of the Ghagra River, and the Ghagra River is the major tributary of the river Ganga. ठीक है, तो याद रहेगा ये. सो वी हैव कैलाश मानसरोवर, द हाईएस्ट वर्ल्ड्स हाईएस्ट फ्रेश वाटर लेक located in Tibet, and we have two passes from which Indians can visit this Mansarovar lake, that is one is the Nathula Pass and other one is the Lipu Lake Pass. Now moving on to topic number 2, that is again related to international relations, GS paper 2, that is the Indus Water Treaty. So the Indus Water Treaty is a water sharing agreement between two countries, India and Pakistan. कोई भी जैसे ये ट्रीटी होती है, इसके लिए एक मीडिएटर चाहिए होता है जो ये दोनों कंट्री के बीच में जो मीडिएशन करेगा, एंड दैट मीडिएशन हैज़ बीन डन बाय द वर्ल्ड बैंक इन द ईयर 1960. So this whole Indus water system has been divided into two fronts. One is the western river front and the eastern river fronts, and the western river front is basically allocated to Pakistan and the eastern ones is allocated to India. So for Pakistan, as you can see, we have the Indus river, we have the Jhelum river, and we have the Chenab river. And for India, we have Ravi, Satluj and Beas river here. So basically the water through Indus, Jhelum and Chenab, the major allocation has been given to Pakistan, and the water in the rivers of Beas, Satluj and Ravi, the major allocation has been given to India. सो द आर्टिकल के अंदर बेसिकली दो हाइड्रो पावर प्रोजेक्ट्स थे जो इस रिवर के ऊपर बनाए जा रहे थे, जिसके बेसिस पे पाकिस्तान ने थोड़ा एग्रेशन शो किया है इन द इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस. सो सबसे पहला हाइड्रो पावर प्रोजेक्ट है दैट इज़ द किशन गंगा हाइड्रो पावर प्रोजेक्ट. ठीक है, लोकेटेड ऑन द रिवर किशन गंगा रिवर, ईजी टू रिमेंबर, नाम में ही है, विच इज़ अ ट्रिब्यूटरी ऑफ द झेलम रिवर. रिमेंबर दिस. लोकेशन हो जाएगी बंदीपोरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. Second project is the Ratle hydropower project, Chenab river, and the location is the Kishtwar district of Jammu and Kashmir. ठीक है, so we have two hydroelectric project in use on the Indus river system developed by India. Number one is the Kishan Ganga and second one is the Ratle hydroelectric project. Moving on to topic number 3, that is JS paper 3 economy. What are green bonds? तो ग्रीन बॉन्ड समझने से पहले विल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आर बॉन्ड्स. सो द बॉन्ड्स आर बेसिकली डेट इंस्ट्रूमेंट यूज्ड बाय वेरियस फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन एज वेल एज गवर्नमेंट्स एंड कंपनीज टू रेज मनी फ्रॉम द मार्केट. ठीक है, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दिस विद एन एग्जांपल. लेट्स से गवर्नमेंट हैज़ टू रेज 1000 रुपीज़, ठीक है, फ्रॉम द मार्केट. सो व्हाट दे विल डू, दे विल इशू अ बॉन्ड. व्हाट इज़ अ बॉन्ड? अ बॉन्ड इज़ अ डेट इंस्ट्रूमेंट. इट इज़ अ डेट इंस्ट्रूमेंट. ठीक है, इसके ऊपर date will be mentioned, the issuance of bond date and the date of maturity. The date of maturity will be mentioned here. और क्या mention होगा, कितने का bond है, how much money, the 1000 rupees that will be mentioned here, and the coupon rate. For example, the 10% coupon rate will be mentioned here. What is the coupon rate? Coupon rate is nothing but the rate of interest. Coupon rate is the rate of interest that the other party will get from the government. ठीक है, and for example we have investor here. So basically there are two type of investor. इस एक को हम बोलते हैं रिटेल इन्वेस्टर. रिटेल इन्वेस्टर जैसे आप हैं, मैं हूँ, अगर हमको इंडिविजुअली हमको इन्वेस्ट करना है, सो वी आर नोन एज द रिटेल इन्वेस्टर एंड द अदर वन आर नोन एज द इंस्टीट्यूशनल इन्वेस्टर. सो व्हाट दे विल डू, दे विल टेक दिस बॉन्ड एज अ सिक्योरिटी. They will take this bond as a security and they will give 1000 rupees to the government, and the government will take this 1000 rupees and the transaction is complete. And annually they will give the 10% of 1000. They will give it as the rate of interest, that is the coupon rate, and after the period of maturity the retail investor or the institutional investor will give this bond to the government and take back their principal amount, that is the 1000 rupees. ठीक है. Now what are green bonds? So green bond is basically a type of bond. So market के अंदर बहुत सारे type के bond आते हैं. So we have government bond, we have corporate bond, international market we have panda bond, masala bonds. ठीक है, all these are the names of the bond. So we have different types of bond. उसके अंदर एक है that is a green bond. So what are green bond? Green bonds are again the basically a debt instrument used to raise funds, but for the eco-friendly projects. What are eco-friendly projects? Basically that have a positive impact on the environment. For example, investment in renewable energy, project related to pollution control, manufacturing of EVs, project related to water management. ठीक है, all these will have a positive impact on the environment. And if government is borrowing money and they wanted to invest in these projects and they are raising money through bonds, then these bonds are called green bonds. ठीक है, और ऐसा नहीं होता है कि गवर्नमेंट ग्रीन बॉन्ड से पैसा उठाती है मार्केट से एंड दे विल फर्दर इन्वेस्ट इनटू अ वेपन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. ठीक है, all these things are not allowed. ग्रीन बॉन्ड स्ट्रिक्टली आपको ग्रीन बॉन्ड तभी इशू होगा when you will show that you have an intention to invest in a project that will have a positive impact on the environment. Now moving on, another topic that is again related to GS paper 3. What are ATMS? ATMS are the Advanced Traffic Management System. ठीक है ना, Advanced Traffic Management System. This is basically implemented by the NHAI, that is the National Highway Authority of India. And what are these? These are the real time tracking of safety violation. ठीक है ना, this ATMS will track in real time if any safety violation conducted on the highways. What the types of safety violations are? Triple riding on 2-wheelers, seat belt violations in 4-wheelers, wrong lane driving, wrong direction driving, pedestrian crossing, presence of animals. ठीक है, so these are the types of violations which will be monitored in the real time, or it will be tracked in real time by the ATMS, and simultaneously, remember this, and simultaneously the challan will be issued to the respective violator. जिसने भी ये violate किया है उसके गाड़ी के नंबर प्लेट से जो भी चलान वगैरह है वो इशू हो जाएगी. So this is the ATMS system, that is the Advanced Traffic Management System. और कहाँ पे ये कौन कौन से हाईवे पे लगा है? Those highways which are 4 or more lanes and have total of 30,000 किलोमीटर. ठीक है, उन हाईवेज पे ये जो इंस्टॉलमेंट है ये की जाएगी ऑफ द एडवांस ट्रैफिक मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम. So this is something which was in news. Topic number 5, that is related to GS paper 2 international relation, that is the issue regarding to the Kachatibu Island. ठीक है, this is the issue again raised by our foreign minister S. Jaishankar. स्टोरी ये है इसकी कि our former prime minister Indira Gandhi has transferred, basically she had transferred this Kachatibu Island to Sri Lanka during the phase of emergency. और इसी बात को लेकर एस जयशंकर ने पॉइंट उठाया है कि अगर एमरजेंसी नहीं होती और अगर ये इशू पार्लियामेंट में आता, सो इन दैट सिनेरियो हम कभी भी कचातीबू आइलैंड श्रीलंकन्स को नहीं देते. ठीक है, सो दैट इज़ द इशू रेज्ड बाय हियर. अब इशू क्या है यहाँ पे? व्हाट इज़ द कॉज ऑफ कंसर्न फॉर इंडियंस? वो ये है कि वी हैव मैनी तमिलियन फिशरमैन्स हियर बिलोंग टू तमिलनाडु, रामेश्वरम रीजन से बिलोंग करते हैं, और वो यहाँ पे फिशिंग करने जाते हैं बिकॉज वेरियस वैराइटीज़ ऑफ फिश कैन बी फाउंड नियर दिस आइलैंड. सो यहाँ पे वो फिशिंग करने जाते हैं, और जब भी वो यहाँ जाते हैं आफ्टर द ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ दिस आइलैंड, सो नाउ दिस बिलोंग टू द श्रीलंकन अथॉरिटी. सो वो इनको हैरास करती है और इन कुछ केसेस में तो उनको अरेस्ट करके भी लेके जाती है. तो दिस इज़ द इशू जो काफ़ी पेंडिंग है, और जो तमिलियन फिशरमैन्स हैं, इंडियन फिशरमैन्स हैं, उनको काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है अपनी इकोनॉमी चलाने के लिए. सो दिस वाज द इशू. तो यहाँ से हमको 2 पॉइंटर्स उठाने हैं. वन इज़ दी पाल्क स्टेट, अनदर वन इज़ दी कचातीबू पैक्ट ऑफ 1976 थ्रू विच द आइलैंड वाज ट्रांसफर्ड टू श्रीलंका. सो वेयर कचातीबू आइलैंड? That is near the Gulf of Mannar between Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka, and on the Palk Strait, this is the Palk Strait, we have a Kachatibu Island. Here it is located, as you can see here it is the Kachatibu Island. Now what is Palk Strait? So before understanding Palk Strait, let me tell you what are straits. So straits are basically, it is a water body which separate 2 large landmass and connects 2 large water bodies together. ठीक है, as you can see in this image also, we have 2 large body. Number 1 landmass, number 2 landmass, we have the Indian mainland and the Sri Lankan island, and this particular Palk Strait is dividing these 2 island and basically connecting the 2 large body. One is the Bay of Bengal here, first large body, another one is the Gulf of Mannar, the second large water body. ठीक है, समझ में आ गया water state. So states are basically, it is a water body which separate 2 large landmass, that is in this case Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka, and connects 2 large water body. In this case we have Bay of Bengal and Gulf of Mannar. So this particular water body जो यहाँ पे आपको दिख रही है, this particular water body is known as the strait, and इंडिया और श्रीलंका के बीच में जो स्ट्रेट है उसको हम बोलते हैं पाल्क स्ट्रेट. So remember this can be asked in prelims UPSC. So thank you so much for watching. I hope आपकी थोड़ी सी जो मेमोरी है वो जॉग हुई होगी, थोड़ा सा रिवाइज किया होगा आपने मेरे साथ, एंड वी विल बी कंटिन्यूइंग दिस इनिशिएटिव ताकि आप सुबह आप अपना न्यूज़पेपर रीड करें और रात को 9 बजे मेरे साथ आके आप इसको एक बार रिवाइज करें. ठीक है, डू फॉलो मी UPSC रिवाइज, UPSC_revise on Telegram. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.